Hi everybody, it's Robin with Uniquely Robin. We're going to try to finish up the kids' journals in the next day or two. I have the cover together for Allison's, the little girl, journal. And I just glued the pink cardstock to the inside to give it just a little more dimension on the outside. And we're going to do the same thing for the boys. I didn't have any 12 by 12 cardstock in blue. I don't think I have any blue cardstock right at the moment. So what I did was I took the pink, just like hers, and I sprayed it with our alcohol inks that we made, or I told you how to make. So I think that will look pretty good. And I did round the corners on hers. I think that looks a little better. So we're going to attach this one. I'm going to line it up to where I want it to be. I did use art glitter glue on this, and it seemed to hold pretty good. I've been told by a couple of people that the PVA glue should hold the pockets on. I don't have any of that right now, I don't believe. I will have to look at my glue stash to make sure, but I don't think I do. And I'm not sure I even have any E6000, which a couple of people have said that would work. So, got it all over my fingers. And I'm just pushing really good where the clear part is to get it down in there really well, because I don't want it to leave a film on there, which it could do if you don't get it burnished down on there really good. I have known it too, if you don't push down really hard on that, leave a film, and I don't want a film on there, so pushing pretty hard on that. Turn it over and we'll do the other side. This is still a little wet, so my hands are probably going to get all blue because I just sprayed it. We might put some paper pockets inside because the art glitter glue does hold well. It seems like from the laminate to regular paper, so. And if they tear them off, you know, that's what we do, arts and crafts, we can fix it for them. Okay. Now I'm going to trim this a little bit on the front here. One, to make sure it's even, because it was a little crooked. It looks pretty good. And we're going to round the corners. If I sound a little funny today, I apologize. Had some dental work done yesterday and had to go back today to have it finished up, but I wanted to get this videos out. Okay, my husband is having a little bit of a hard time trying to figure out why my computer is not wanting to print things in color now. So I didn't get those extra pages I wanted to do done, but we're going to put 2 of these pages we made, then another pretty one, and then 2 of the pages we made. I think that will be just fine. It'll give them more places to write anyway. I think they'll like that. Okay, I do want to trim the front of these. Try to line them up. Well, that's a little too far in. Just to kind of even them up a little bit. And the couple of them that it caught, well, if I can get a hold of it here, I want to round this back off. I'm just afraid with the little ones with square edges, they'll hurt themselves with it. Make sure they're all rounded. Those all seem to be. The back ones. Yeah, okay. Those all seem to be. Okay. Put this in here. I'm going to get some clips. Keep these lined up where I want them. And I know they're a little slippery being laminated like that, but we'll do our best to keep it still. Come on. Okay. All right. So now I want to find the ribbon I want to use. I think I have. Did we decide ribbon, or I think we did decide to go with ribbon, didn't we? And I have this blue ribbon that's kind of thin. I think that will work just great. Oops, I got one of my X-Acto knife blades laying down here. I don't know how I got down there. Okay. So, now we're going to get our punch. And we're going to do a 1/8 inch hole. I just got to check it because I got to make sure which, because the 1/8 comes out there, if you can see that, and then the 3/16 comes out in the back. So I just got to check and make sure which one comes out where, so I know where to line it up. And I think we're just going to, are we putting 3 or 2 holes in this? Let me think a minute. I think we're going to put 3. I'm going to try to bend it out a little bit so I can get, I want my hole right on that crease as much as possible. No, that's not always the easiest thing to do. And I'm not measuring this, I'm just eyeballing. I want this one to be fairly in the middle. Okay, and then we want one on this side. So we have our 3 holes. I'm just trying to think if that's going to be a big enough hole, or do we want to put the bigger hole? I think we want to put a bigger hole. So let's go on to the 3/16, and we'll just make these holes a little bigger. Maybe if I can get it in there and see what I'm doing. Now this one's going to come out the back. There we go. think the bigger holes will be better in this. Straddle the hole that's there. There. So it doesn't make it oblong. Close the door because my husband's home today and I didn't want to disturb him or him to disturb my video. And it is warm in this room. Okay. So I like to slide around on you on that. So we're going to get us, I'm just going to leave it on the roll until I get done. And I'm just going to try to do this by hand without a needle. We'll see. We'll see how well it works. Might have to get a big needle out. Well, probably can do it by hand, but I'm going to get a needle because it will go faster. I always have my thing upside down. And you just thread it. Big old ribbon you think will be... Oh, I hear it raining. I knew it was going to. It got awfully dark. I'm hoping it's not too dark for you guys. You can see this video. Okay. The way I do it, I mean, everybody does it different. I go through the middle, then up through the top. Try to make sure it's straight. Then I go back down through the middle and up through the bottom. I'm gonna pull a little bit more through. There we go. And then I go under the top one. Nope, wrong way. No, is that the right way? No, that's the right way. Okay. And pull it tight and tie it off. And then I try to go around behind here again. Get my scissors. Well, I left my scissors downstairs, didn't I? Well, I was cutting the little pretties and the pockets and stuff, and I left my scissors downstairs. Okay. So, and I tie it again. This is for children, so we want to make sure it's nice and secure. I'm going under again. Get under there. There we go. And I'll probably put a little charm on each one of those for them. I know they like the dangly things. Okay. Now, since these are laminated, they will have a tendency to want to flop open. I didn't get that quite in the corner, but it'll be all right. So you can really burnish these really well, and you can put them under a really thick, heavy book for a couple of days. Of course, we're going to be putting some stuff in it, so not really worried about it just yet. But the lamination will also reinforce your holes, so you really don't have to put eyelets on them. You can if you want, which would give extra strength, but I didn't. So, clean up my little dots from my holes here. Get them out of the way. And we'll get hers put together. To put them a little closer, maybe that will help me out. But they're gonna slide on this because it's slippery. There's no getting around that. All right, I'm gonna try to push it open. Maybe if I burnish this down a little bit, it won't be so hard to get my holes in there right. Okay. Here goes nothing. And we're still on the big one because we want a big hole. top. One in the middle, sort of. No, it's not completely in the middle. But it's handmade. Nothing's perfect. Okay. Alright, get our little holes. And you could save them little holes if you wanted for some confetti and a shaker or something. Okay, so that is, now I need ink. I had it out here. Did I set it back? Must have put it back. Or it ran out. Oh, maybe I ran out. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Alright. A big old needle. Come on, get in there. And we're going to do this the same way we did the other one. Go through the middle, up through the top, through the middle again, and up through the bottom, which may be the top. I don't know. I have it upside down. Oh, it is the top. Doesn't really matter either way. Different people do it different ways too. Go under this one. Okay. And I'm going to pull this way a little bit. So I want this long, but I don't want it that long. So I'm going to shorten it up a little bit. Maybe a little more. There. Pull it tight. Tie our knot. I'm going to go back under these. First I got to cut it off. Go under this one. Normally I wouldn't put that many knots in it, but being for children, I want to make it sturdy so they can't untie it and have pages everywhere and drive their mother crazy. Of course, little children, if they want to take something apart, they will find a way. Okay, so there we have hers. Now we may put a little piece of something down the side, just a piece of lace or something to make it a little pretty-fied for them. Let's see. I sure didn't put in my pages upside down. Now's the fine time to check, but I should have. Okay, I didn't. Yay. Okay. So on the inside, I have. Oh, these are for his. I thought I had a couple of hers too. Let's work on this one first then. That's the front. I think we'll make a little, we want a side pocket. We want just a pocket. Let's just do a pocket for his. Probably do that for hers too. We'll see. Yeah, if we just make this down here, then they can put some of their tags and stuff in there. Let's do that. All this other stuff going on, it feels like I've taken forever to do this project. I really should have had it done by now, but you know how that goes. I'm going to take my pencil here. I want to measure this. Ooh, it is Storm Mint. To be about the same size for the back. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it is storming outside. I guess I could have turned my my irrigation system off for my plants today, because it seems like it's going to rain good. Of course, it's supposed to rain all weekend. Yay. I know it got awfully dark earlier. Okay. Now I like this, and I'm going to make a little border on top of that pocket with this. Let's see. Come down a little more. I don't want to cut the little penguin's head off. Cut his hat off, but not his head. And we're going to put this right across there. Let's give it a little interest. Okay. There we go. Oh, you know, I forgot to put their things in the middle here, like I was going to do. Their little fold-out pockets. Mercy me. Well, I still can. That's not that big of a deal. This won't make our danglies as long. Going to this one, I am going to use the smaller hole because I want these to be a little closer together. Can't believe I forgot to do that. I can. Yes, I can. I didn't get them very even either. I was trying to get them evenly in the middle, but I didn't. Alright. I'm going to need my needle. What did I do with it? There he is. Come here. Okay. Get hold. There we go. Some kid outside howling. Okay. We'll bring that one up through there. And get a hold of this. Coming through there. And we'll bring this one up through here. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm making sure I didn't have it on upside down. Okay, trying. There we go. Still have a little bit of dangly. No, it's good. And we have him in there, and we can still open him this way. And we can still open him this way. And he still has his little pockets. Okay, now let's get Allison's put in hers. Can't believe I did that. I think I'm gonna put holes a little closer together. So there's not so much of a pull on. Now these, since these are paper, I really would probably put eyelets on those. Just for time's sake today, I'm not going to, but think that would probably be a good idea. Okay. Go in through there. Must be some kids playing out in the rain. Surprised Grace isn't barking her little head off, because she does. Don't know if she wants to go out and play with them, or she just don't think they should be outside playing ever. Come on, get around there. Come on. There we go. All right. A little close to the bottom, but that's all right. It's not that big a deal. I'm just going to trim this one just a little bit. I'm going to angle that one. I like it when they're different sizes, really. Okay. His aren't really sticking out the book, but that's all right. I may end up taking these off and redoing this ribbon and make sure it goes all the way through and putting eyelets on them. Before I give it to him, I will do that. But just for all intents and purposes today, I just want to get it on there so you could see it on there. Okay. I always put these, no, I don't think I did, in upside down. Okay. All right. Somewhere I have a lid to my glue. Oh, there it is. All right. I'm not sure how we're doing on time here. Trying not to make these videos very long. So that's that for today. And I did get all these piecey parts cut out, so tomorrow we will work on that. I think we're done with the laminating piece for now. So I'll put them back in here so they don't get all messed up. But if we need them, we know where they're at. All right. Now, I need to put, oh, I did want to put pockets on the inside of hers before we go today. Or I can do it tomorrow. That's not a big deal. We'll work on that tomorrow. All right, but for today, that's where we're at. And tomorrow we will working on putting little pockets in and using all the little goodies here. So everybody have a great day. Show the ladies below some love. Thanks for joining me on my channel. I appreciate you being here so very, very much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.